Greetings, everybody, and welcome to Publius' Thoughts. My name is Publius. I am your host today. Today, we're going to be talking about transportation is fun. There's a developer insight number 3 for City Skylines 2. I'm going to play the video and stuff like that, but I'm not going to have any of the voices in the back and all that stuff. But I'm going to talk as we go, as stuff that we see and all that, because I don't want to get dinged by YouTube or the algorithms or whatever they may be. But here we go, though. But I'll put the captions on though too, because you can actually see that and all that. So you will see here that we're going to go back here a little bit. So the importance in City Skylines too, as they were in City Skylines, is the interconnection of roads and stuff. And in my past videos, I stated that I hope that they're auto-generated, but it would appear that you're going to have to set your stations and all that stuff, which is fine and stuff. I really didn't care for them very much, all that. But there are some other things too as well. I mean, you're going to get to create uh, stations and stuff like that for like buses, electric buses, trams, taxis, other public transportation and stuff like that, like it says in this video and all that. Um, you have to you see this right here in this, you have to make stops and stuff like that. And that's what I really did not like in City Skylines 1 and stuff like that. I don't know, maybe it's me, maybe it's the way that I made my cities and stuff like that, but I really didn't like them. I wish they were just auto-generated and stuff like that, But I've got to say though, just the look of the videos and the inside of the game is just so phenomenally done, so well. So you see here, you've got all these buses coming out with going to their respective stops for people to get on and all that stuff and all that. You've got you see this, you've got a depot right here for buses and all that, and you can upgrade over time and all that too as well, which is really cool. I kind of like that a lot. And so, I mean, you can see by the differences here and all that stuff. I don't know if this is like an add-on or an upgrade, but it looks like an add-on here and all that. So, but it says that it'll add functionality to it and all that stuff. But so I'm gonna kind of move forward with this stuff, so we can see just so you see this and all that, you can actually upgrade and all that stuff. So there's a taxi and all that stuff. You see all the so when you drop something like improvements in your area and stuff like that, you'll get stars that'll like improve and all that stuff in the cities and all that. So yeah. So and then like again, you've got stops that you got to make too as well in the waters for boats, trips, big old transportation ships and all that stuff too as well, including that of roads going out of your city. Now, I don't know how this is going to work yet. We're only on dev trailer 3. We're waiting on 4, which is going to drop in about, I think, Wednesday, in about 47 hours from today and stuff like that. And I'm hoping that that one will give us some more insight into what's going on and all that too as well. So as you can see and stuff, we've already kind of go over there. Like I said, I think that what I like about this, you look at this video, you look at the city skyline in the background and stuff like that, um, you can actually see like somebody's actually in the building or somebody's lights are off and all that. But you know what too, I also want to point out too, these big ships, these cargo containers, they are empty. I wonder why they're empty. So I'm wondering if they're coming to pick up actual empty cargo containers or something like that, all that. And as you can see here, this is a public transport line and all that stuff. So this could be like passengers, ship. It could be a cargo ship. It could be a ferry, whatever it might be. I don't know exactly. But you see here all the different stuff and all that. You can set ticket prices, assign vehicles, how many you want, stuff like that. You might just have a lot of people complaining. You see this little chirpy bird over here? I can't stand that thing. I wish they would get rid of it, to be honest. But it just kind of does all these like little memos and stuff like that on things, and all that. But so you can see here another bus is going to its line and the assigned one and all that stuff. You can really do a lot of different stuff. You can set your ticket prices as usual and stuff like that. This is something else. This is something that is showing here right here. Let me see. Right here. Police and administration. I kind of like this tree apparatus and stuff like that. It not only shows you what milestones you need to make and stuff to get to certain things and to open up availability and stuff like that, but I don't know exactly how this is going to work and stuff, but it's important to have police and fire in your city because you do have fires, you do have crime and all that stuff. And it's very important to have these. Oh, look at that, a welfare office. I didn't even see that, but that's new. I've never seen that before. All that. But you'll see here, so there's public transportation. You got trains, trams, water, which is ferries and stuff like that. You got air, you got airplanes, subways, international airports. Oh, and a space center. Oh, that's interesting. That's new. That's really new. I like that. Yeah. You know what? That would be kind of cool. Be if it was attached to Surviving Mars game too as well. But no, that's probably asking for way too much though. So, but I really, really like these airplanes. They look really, really good and stuff. I really didn't really care for the airports and all that stuff and the big hubs because they weren't really integral part of the actual game in it. And unfortunately, that's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, and stuff. And so I really didn't pick it up. I didn't really put it in there, and all that stuff. So, but yeah. So you see that, oh, look at that. I think that circular building that I keep on talking about in my other videos and all that stuff. So you can really see all the water, the tram. Oh, look at that, the helicopter. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. All that. So you can see all the transportation and all the different, you can actually, these are not put into the trailer just for show. This stuff you can actually see in game and stuff like that. You can see all the underground water, electricity, just the water pipes, the traffic, everything. It's just a really, really, really good game and all that. I really, really appreciate the devs' detail to so many different things and all that stuff. You see all these little pop-ups and stuff like that. They're not actually in the game in your face and stuff like that. You've got to turn on certain things and stuff like that so they do pop up, but they do pop up from time to time and stuff like that without your ability to turn them off and stuff like that, but they just go away and all that. So I imagine that's probably the same thing and all that. But the other thing too is I'm just gonna like let this run in the background and stuff like that. But there was a couple other things that I really want to kind of go over with and stuff like that in regards to what I really, really want to see and what this video is all about and all that is that I feel that and I hope that we get some interconnected cities outside of your own, like a multiplayer, or the thought that you're gaining residents outside of it. You know what I'm saying, and all that. And so I think that it's really important to the economy because in City Skylines one, the economy was very artificial and stuff like that, and I really, really didn't appreciate that. I know they can only do so much. I totally understand that. I totally get it. Um, the other thing too is I want to see an open map, uh, bigger maps and stuff like that. I don't want to see this where you have to open up blocks in order to gain and expand and stuff like that. I want you to be able to expand as you want and all that in the game. And hopefully we'll see because there's development videos all the way to October when this releases and stuff like that. I'm trying to do all these videos as they come out and stuff and give my opinion and all that. But there's the other thing too is uh, downloadable content versus having content for future releases or not. I think it's very, very important when they do release the game that we do get some downloadable content, or hopefully the modders will be quick at work to add things that need to be added to the game, because it really enriches the game. And I know that the devs would work on that and all that stuff to make sure that that is the case. The other thing too is destruction or loss of buildings should be that of cost. Like if you're bulldozing something, for example, in City Skylines 1, there's no bearing on them being destroyed or bulldozed or otherwise. In the real world, it costs if you lose a building, or the cost to upgrade it or to fix it or maintain it or stuff like that. Maintenance is already in the game and all that stuff. But another thing too I like to see is some wealth gaps within that of the districts in City Skylines. In City Skylines ones, you don't have that, and you have just this generic population of all these different things and stuff. And maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, and maybe you know, just thinking too much into all of this and all that. You know what I'm saying? But I think that I think it does really, really well in regards to what we think might make it not so artificial and fake and cartoony and stuff like that, to make it more realistic and stuff. And I hope that's the case. And I'm hoping there is more of that. The other thing too is I hope the economy. I hope that there's a real economy outside of the game, as it really ultimately lacked any thought or anything put behind it and stuff like that. And I understand that it was City Skylines 1 and stuff like that. Maybe it will be here more, because the thing is that economy within the game was more within your city only, which I do appreciate. But the fact is, you get too much of that, uh, of those items. You need somewhere to put them and stuff like that. And so you would get it a big abundance, and then you have to build another cargo like warehouse and all that stuff, and I just don't want to do that. I want to be able to sell it outside of all that, and all that. So but that's going to be about it for our discussion in regards to it. This is another episode of City Skylines 2, and what's going on with transportation and what is fun about it and what's going to be there. I hope to have another video out. I'm trying to drop these videos like every Saturday and stuff like that. And I really appreciate y'all for listening. If you like this content, please like, share, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. So, all right. Take care, everybody. Peace out. And again, thank you for listening and thank you for watching. Take care, everybody. Bye.